Hey, what's up everybody? It's Truth Chaos here. And what'd you guys think of that intro? Just trying to change things up a bit, trying to find out what, I like, just messing with different music, different ways of going about that going about my intro and things like that. So let me know what you thought. I can definitely keep changing it up. I don't know, I just don't want to keep using the same thing over and over again. So I thought it was pretty cool, so let me know what you think. Anyway, so I have two gameplays. Both of them are the second round because the first round of both gameplays were just not the best. And this first one here is on Rise, and this is one hell of a comeback on my part. You've seen I started off coming out of the second round 10-12, and you'll see what the final score is for this game. But yeah, so my opinion on the new Awakening DLC. Well, the maps, man, in my opinion, they're decent maps. They have their problems, but overall, they're not bad. I'm gonna go through and give my opinion on each one of them. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and just take right off with it. So we'll start off with Skyjacked because that was like the fan favorite map that came back. And personally, I was never a big fan of Hijacked in the first place in Black Ops 2, and Skyjacked to me is worse. I don't know what it is about that map. I just never really cared for it. I don't know, man. I just don't like the map, man. It's people in Black Ops 3, head glitches are so strong in the first place that now on Skyjack, people a lot of times will just head glitch on the sides of the buildings and stuff. It's iffy map. Skyjack is just an iffy map, man. I don't know. I just never really cared for it in Black Ops 2, and now in Black Ops 3, it's still kind of have the same opinion on it. I just really don't care for the map in general. Splash, we'll talk about Splash next. Splash is apparently everybody's favorite map, which I like Splash. It's a beautiful map, really. The color scheme is really good, really well done art-wise from Treyarch. The only problem with Splash right now is that there's too many out-of-map glitches, and that's what people always use. People are always getting outside of the map and stuff, and playing hardcore. You don't have a kill cam, so when somebody kills you and you don't see them, you kind of don't know where they're at. And usually it's because they're doing one of them stupid out-of-map glitches. So hopefully Treyarch fixes those real soon, and then I think Splash will really have a pretty good flow to it. Actually, it's a really well-designed map. One of the only things I don't like about it, other than the out-of-map glitches, is the B flag is like on the far side of the map instead of in the middle. And what I don't understand about that is that the middle of the map is like the perfect spot for the B flag. So I don't understand why Treyarch put it way on the outside. However, with that being said, it being on the outside in the way it is, it kind of saves you from having to worry about, if you were capturing the B flag, people in the out-of-map glitches taking you out from capturing the B flag, because all the out-of-map glitches are like right there in the middle of the map. So at the moment, I am glad that it is on the far side of the map, but I think once they fix the out-of-map glitches, they should go ahead and put the B flag over to the middle of the map. So the second gameplay here is on Skyjack, as you can see, and this second round once again took off pretty well for me. So Gauntlet and Rise. Gauntlet and Rise, I kind of have this similar opinions on both of them. They're both good maps. They just have a weird flow to them. Gauntlet is probably my favorite map out of the map pack because it does have a weird flow to it, but I love the design behind the map. You have your classic 3 lanes, and then there's little flank routes that kind of intertwine between the 3 lanes. But you have the left lane is kind of like this jungle area. The right lane's like I don't know, urban warfare area, like kind of like a alleyway in like a urban city. And then you have the middle lane, which is like the snowy mountain area. So I love the design behind it. I thought it's really cool, man. It's, you know, as you're playing through the map, you feel like you're in it's the same map, but depending on where you're at on the map, it can feel like you're flowing through different maps in the same match. I don't know, it's pretty cool, man. I really like the design behind Gauntlet. It just has a weird flow, and there's a lot of head glitch areas over the B flag specifically that people will use, and then there's even on each side of the B flag there's like these really heavy corner camping spots that people use to just guard the B flag. So it took a while of getting used to and figuring out the good flank routes to take on these people who are using the head glitches and sitting in the corners just waiting for people to hop on that B flag. Once you figure out the good flanks to use and stuff like that to counter these people, it's actually a really good map and really fun to play on. Just learning the flow of the map on Gauntlet is really weird, and Rise is kind of the same thing. Rise was a pretty strange map to try to learn the flow of, because it's the same thing as Gauntlet. You have your 3 lanes, but then there's so many different flank routes that intertwine between the 3 lanes that it makes the flow of the map kind of weird to learn. So other than that, both of them are really good maps in my opinion. So yeah, my overall opinion on the Awakening DLC, as far as the multiplayer maps go, they're not the greatest maps we've ever seen, but they're decent. So I haven't played the Zombies map, so I don't really have too much on that. I'm not a big Zombies person, but from what I've heard, the Zombies map is amazing. I'll probably have to give that a try at some point. But yeah, so for all of you Xbox guys, the Awakening DLC, I've heard a lot of people say it's great. I've heard a lot of people say it's, you know, it's shit. In my opinion, it's all right, man. It's not bad. Like I said, it's not the greatest maps in my opinion. It's not the greatest maps, but overall they are pretty good, man. And like I said, I've heard the Zombies map is absolutely amazing. So anyways, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the intro. I'd really be interested to get some feedback on the intro. If you've played the maps, let me know what you think about the map pack so far. Anyways, I hope you all have a great, safe, and wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.